I learned about the Learning Alliance through the school that Tyler was going to at Rosewood Magnet School. His second grade teacher noticed some issues with his reading, and we had him tested. We took him to the school psychologist, to private psychologists, had him tested for auditory processing issues, and an array of things. What was being shown in the reports from the psychologist and what was happening practically in the classroom were polar opposites. So unfortunately, what that did for Tyler is that allowed him to slip through the cracks. There was no help for him because he was not within their box, so to speak. So during that time, Tyler was dealing with epilepsy. And unfortunately, part of where his epilepsy occurred in his brain were the parts that helped with reading. So by the time he was in third grade, he was reading at more of a first grade level. He was struggling daily. So although he's very good at math, it was spilling over into every subject that he was dealing with, because you have to be able to read the word problems. With all of those reading issues, it was just cumulatively becoming more and more of a problem for him, to the point that he was falling behind in his studies. His grades were suffering. He was suffering. He would come home and spend what should have been 20 or 30 minutes on assignments would last an hour and a half. But I can remember him being in third or fourth grade and having spent an hour at the table trying to fight through his homework. And he threw his head onto the table in his arms and said, "I just can't do this. I'm a failure. I can't do this." And as a mother, that's heartbreaking. And what was even more heartbreaking for me is we were fighting for him. His teacher, Mrs. Kastenschmidt, was fighting for him. His teacher in third grade, Miss Hanlon, was fighting for him. But because we didn't fit into the box as far as the psychology reports were concerned, we weren't being offered any assistance. And it wasn't until the Learning Alliance came that we were able to really make some changes for him.
And feel good. It was like trying to read another language, trying to learn something that makes no sense. It wasn't easy. It was like trying to read Spanish when you never took a single class in your life.
So his reading teacher, the reading teacher at Rosewood Magnet, Lisa Ross, came to me and asked if he could be part of this pilot program that was being rolled out in our school by the Learning Alliance. Without the extra help that Tyler received from the Learning Alliance, I don't know where we would be today.
It felt really good. It felt like I actually finally fit in. I could finally actually understand what I was reading and doing. It felt good. I wasn't afraid to go to school anymore. It felt easier in a much safer place. It wasn't like everything was against me anymore. It wasn't like everyone was just giving up. It felt nice. It was like a nice, warm feeling. I have all A's and B's in my classes. English is actually a really fun class. My teacher, Miss Haig's, really nice, and when we write essays, it's easy. It's not super hard. It's not difficult.
His view on reading changed completely. He began to read for enjoyment, and when I would pick him up from school, while we went to pick up the other children, he would sit in the car and read without being asked to do so. That was a whole new world for us. So I credit the Learning Alliance in saving my son's life, saving his world. The Moonshot community has made a drastic difference in our lives as a family, not just for the benefits that it provided Tyler, but also for the benefits that it provided for my younger two children as well. It's been an amazing experience, and I am blessed and so grateful for this opportunity.